Hey, have you ever been to events, parties, mixers, etc. and found yourself kind of awkward? It was kind of difficult, and then sometimes you make some kind of a contact with somebody, some people, and then they give you, or you exchange business cards, and then you call them, or you email them, or you text to them, and nothing happens. Have you been in that situation? How do we remedy to this kind of situation? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I'm here to tell you. Alright? Are you with me? Alright. Okay, so the problem nowadays is that we are more and more auto-dependent, which means that we are driving alone. We are using all kinds of social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and we throw information out there and we see where it falls, right? Do we really connect with people with this, by the way, with these social things? Not a lot, huh? Maybe 1 in 1,000 or maybe 1 in 10,000 is going to answer back to that. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about here. Are you with me? Do you relate to that? We're driving more and more alone. We're texting instead of calling. We are Skyping instead of going and meet face to face. We are more and more going to the online to get information instead of going to the library and meet people. We are more and more shopping online instead of going to a store and meet people. See, our social interaction, physical social interaction with people is going lower and lower and lower. So when we go to a social event, a party, or a mixer, etc., what happened? Well, we are kind of feeling a little awkward. Are you with me on that? What are the effects on that? Well, I'm glad you asked. The effect of that is that we are becoming more and more awkward, and because we cannot really connect with people, especially from heart to heart, connecting, I will tell you why, we are connecting more and more from the head to head instead of heart to heart, where everything lies, by the way. This is really what we need to be doing in a true connection. First going heart to heart and then connect head to head. Let me explain you why. In communication there is always a source and a reception, which could be one person, a group of people, an audience, or many people, right? But we're talking about right now physical interaction. So the source is going to be one person who is talking, and the reception is going to be the person who is listening to the other person. Okay, are you with me with that? Okay. So when we start talking, of course, we use our mouth. Sometimes we use also our hands or body language. And we connect either from the heart to heart or from the brain to brain. These are not flowers, these are brains, okay? And so the reception, how we receive the information that the other person is talking about, visually, auditively, and of course from the heart or from the brain. So in the heart are related language, or linguistics, creativity, intuition, stories, anecdotes, deep connections, what I talked before about, emotions, feelings, and relating to and belonging to. Now this is the super communication factor. Relating to and belonging to. I'm going to tell you about that when you come to the meeting. And also, the brain is concerning data, analysis, labeling, categorizing, sorting, math, and conclusion. And of course, the logic of things, right? The other thing is going to be more, the heart is going to be more intuitive kind of reasoning. The other one is going to be logic reasoning. Are you with me on that? Okay, so pretty much I'm going to talk about all of that, and we're going to talk about all of that. We're going to have a discussion. I'm not going to be there, the only one talking, I hope. And we're going to have also some kind of practice, the new skills that you're going to have, and getting better and better to be an irresistible communicator when you're a irresistible communicator, you're also going to have more self-confidence, and you're going to have more connections, and people are going to like you more and more, trust you more and more, and know you more and more. And that's going to be a good thing for you, because if you are good at communicating, a lot of things are going to happen for you. You're going to have connections, and you're going to have more and more opportunities, more and more business, etc., etc., etc. Alright? And this is applicable, by the way, not only in the business environment, but also in other places. Alright, I hope you come to the meetup, and we're going to talk about all this, and we're going to have fun. It's going to be fun, and you can bring some food if you want. We can have a potluck if you want later, etc., etc., etc. Alright? Just come, show up, and let's enjoy. This is Emrick Garam. Until next time.